So, as I've said, real training in a real workplace, that's the key element of vocational education. And this is important because students can really see how their real work looks like. They have to be on time, they have to cooperate with other employees, so they learn about the job, but they learn also soft skills. And this is very difficult to duplicate and to create such situations in school. How you are going to teach your students how to deal with an awkward client, for example. So good quality training, of course, should provide students with skills that are useful for a specific company, but they should also get a wide range of skills that can be applied in the whole sector. So someone trained as an electrician should be able to work as an electrician in the company where the training is offered, but also in other parts of the country. Workplace training is a great idea, but often you can hear, yes, it's great, but it's very difficult to get employers on board. And I think that's what we've heard today. It's sometimes companies are not very willing to take on trainees. And in countries where workplace training is strong, there were some studies done, and so you can see that for employers, training can be good. It's good because in this way they can recruit good workers. It's easier to see what's the ability of the student if the person spends 6 months or 2 months working with you than through just an interview. So often it's also cheaper if the labor market is not very flexible. And finally, students can also work. Of course, during first 2 weeks they might need to learn, but after, at the end of the training or apprentices, they really contribute with their work. So, so how to ensure that workplace training is beneficial both to students and employers? So you have to ensure that training is of good quality. And unfortunately, we've seen some bad examples of workplace training. So students were sweeping floors for 3 months or photocopying things. This is not good workplace training. So often there should be a contract between employer and between the student and the school, specifying exactly what are tasks and duties of both sides. And then, of course, not everything can be learned in workplace. So then workplace training should be completed also with education in school. So some skills are just easier to be taught in school. And then from an employer point of view, I've already explained some reasons why employers might be willing to take students. And just to help them, in some countries you have also financial support for employers. So there are tax incentives or levies. And this, especially at employers who have no experience with training, this might be quite helpful.